Now, while the report contains a few controversial conclusions, the data is actually a little bit more nuanced. Take this chart on educational attainment. The bars here show you how boys at school are doing with their grades versus the average. So you can see that the worst performing are Black Caribbean and White British, while the best performing are Indian and Bangladeshi boys. The report says actually those kinds of gaps are far smaller in the UK than in the US. And the bars here show you that grade gap at school between white and black pupils. It's far bigger, you can see a bigger bar there, in the US than it is in the UK. How about when people leave schools and enter the workplace? This chart shows you pay gaps with white British workers. So you've got white Irish, Indian, Chinese tend on average to earn less. Bangladeshi, Pakistani groups are above the average. You can see, though, that it's skewed one way. Those bars are mostly going down rather than up. But the report says a lot of that is down to geographic and educational factors. And when you adjust for them, we've done that just here, it's a slightly different picture. You can see most ethnic groups are coming in with higher pay than the white British average. Those bars are mostly above that middle line. So all of that is painting an encouraging picture, says the Commission. But there's a deeper problem. Some of this data relies on small sample sizes. Some of it reflects companies' structures as much as their attitude to ethnicity. And experts warn that far from providing definitive answers, some of the data only raises further questions.
The fact is that, we've got a public education system in this country, so of course some minorities are making progress, but a lot of that is down to, even by the government's admission, some mythological work ethics culture or minority aspiration. I don't really see anything in relation to government policies that have supported ethnic minorities.
Look at other data points in the report, and they're actually less nuanced. Consider those being confronted by the police. It's by far and away black people who get stopped and searched the most, more than any other ethnic group. Finally, you've got some question marks about data points not included in the report. For instance, this child on child poverty outcomes. Alongside those with Indian ethnicity, you can see white British people have the lowest percentage of child poverty. By far and away, the biggest is among some Bangladeshi and Pakistani families. In other words, you've clearly got some structural ethnic inequalities in the UK. The data's not telling a single story. For encouraging news, but also reasons for concern too.